All right, good morning here. Mr. Sandberg here. Just I'm going to give you a little crash course to looking at the grade 3 curriculum and really the Alberta curriculum in general. So we just want to start up our internet browser here. I'm going to go Google Chrome. Okay, and there's actually several different sites you could go to look at the curriculum. I personally like Learn Alberta because I think it's user friendly and you can take a look at um, it's easy to skip between the grades and the different units, whereas in some of the other, if you look at the curriculum from other websites, it's in kind of like a book format where you have to read through the whole book to get to the different grades. Um, so the website we use is called Learn Alberta, learnalberta.ca. All right, and it's by the government of Alberta, obviously. Now check. You can either check your go in through English or French, your choice. Okay, so now what the curriculum is actually called? It's called the Programs of Study, and so that's exactly what we want to click on. So this top menu bar up here, right beside Resource Search, we go Programs of Study. Click on that. Okay, and if you look down to this drop-down bar, it says Core Programs. That's where we get our programs of study. That's where we get our curriculum. So let's take a look at science to start. So if you look on the right-hand side, now we have the listing of all the different science programs of studies for Alberta. So we have science grades 1 to 6, 7 to 9, 8 to 9, and so on, all the way to physics. Now take a look as well in brackets, you can see these dates, and this is when the curriculum was actually written. So for us in grades 1 to 6, the science curriculum is actually a little bit old, 1996. I was in grade 6 at that time, so that's a while ago. Anyway, so once you click on that first program of studies, the science grades 1 to 6, it'll bring up grades 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 6. And so you can just click on the grade that you want. What I love about this site is, so let's click on grade 3. And then again, it pulls up all of the different units that we have for grade 3. And then the also great thing is if I don't want that anymore, I just click grade 3 again and I can go, oh, you know what, I actually meant to go grade 1. That's the same thing there. So it's nice and easy to find what we're looking for. So to start, we have the front matter, which is generally things that apply to the entire subject. So for example, in grade 3 science, we need to investigate the nature of things demonstrating purposeful action that leads to observations and inferences. So we're basically talking about using the scientific method here to understand these various units that are within the science subject. And so the front matter carries through all of the different units within that subject. And all of the subjects have this front matter where there's skills and attitudes, or there's specific things that they want you to be considering and developing as you go through each unit. So grade 3 science is rocks and minerals, topic A. Topic B, building with a variety of materials. Topic C, testing, materials and designs. Topic D is hearing and sound, and then topic E is animal life cycles. And so again, if you want to check out any of these individual units, we just take a click. So let's go to building. Okay, so it takes us, so once I click on it, it takes us to understanding topic B, building with a variety of materials. And you have a nice little summary that tells you what this unit is about. And then you have your general learner expectations, which is what the students need to understand by the time they're done this unit and need to be able to do. And then your specific learner expectations are how you're going to achieve those general expectations. So the things the students need to do in order to use safely a variety of tools, techniques, and materials in construction activities. So the students will use a variety of materials and techniques to design, construct, and test structures that are intended to support objects, span gaps, serve as containers, serve as models of particular living things, objects, or buildings. And so you see, often in grade 3, you'll get a lot of bridge building and things like that because it just fits so well. So spans gaps, supports objects, serves as containers, these things. But there's nowhere that says that we have to build a bridge. But a bridge is just it just works really well with the curriculum. So that's why you find a bridge a lot of the time. And it just goes, and then when you get through this unit, you'll come to the next unit. Now, maybe you're like, I really understand testing materials and designs. I don't need to look at it that much. So you can just go back to your left hand, I don't know what you would call this, but your menu, I guess. And let's say, oh, animal life cycles. Let's take a look at what that's about. So again, you got your title at the top. You got your summary about what this unit is about. You have what the students need to be able to do or understand by the end of the unit. And then the specific learner expectations are how they will get there. In some units, there's a lot more than others. And you'll find, for example, in English language arts, the specific learner expectations are numerous, much more so than in science. And it varies from even unit to unit, not just subject to subject. So that's your science. Now, if you want to go back and take a look at another subject, there's a couple ways. So we can either go right back up here to this Programs of Studies tab, and you could just click that. Or I like to just use this one, back to the Programs of Studies. There we go, we're right back to this page, and then you just click the next one that you wanted. So let's take a look at math. Same thing, on the right-hand side now, we have our various grades in mathematics. We're the mathematics kindergarten to grade 9, updated in 2016, so that's nice. And grade 3, and there's our 6 units. And you can just go through them again. Now, as I said, some subjects are much more in-depth than others, or there's more points to hit than others. So math, number, which is basically a year-long unit that we continuously touch on, I think there's like 13 specific outcomes. Look at that, right? That's many more points to hit than, say, science. And then it just keeps going and going. And so the other thing I like about this is I can go and click on, for example, I can get rid of grade 3 by clicking it again, and then I go look at my child who's in grade 1. And the same thing happens. So you can look at a variety of grades and subjects, and it's easy to navigate rather than in a long form where you have to scroll down and search for the specific grade that you want. And so that's the basic crash course to using curriculum. If you have any questions, please shoot me an email and I can help you understand this further. So thank you.